Hello Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. In this reading we are going to find out what is their next move. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm Caro. I have the past, present and future positions. We have the before and after tarot, and we also have a classical deck here. We also have, of course, the clarifications. So this is going to be their next move, the card which is going to depict the next move. But before that, I want to see, where they are coming from. So I want to see the motivation there. So to their past position, we had the King of Swords. They weren't ready to tell something yet, but they were like preparing themselves. They didn't have like the evidence, the guts, or their heart was, let's say, taking hold, but they didn't feel like strong enough to talk about something. They may have ties with a place. That can be a position of authority person that they were tied up, or there is someone or something against them. There can be here more of like an institutional place. I don't know if there are any court related things or company, or a home situation. They have been like occupied with for some time. Maybe they couldn't figure out what would some actions cause later. So like someone were about to warn them about something, and the thing is, they didn't have the ground to talk about this, or like stand maybe. If there was untruth in the past, the truth hasn't been maybe spoken or revealed, but if some words were earlier said or stated, it would have also being very harsh or critical. Like there is this early stage for a conversation, and it's like the events surrounding them. There can be also a situation where their heart is like more prone to decide other than the mind. So I don't think that your person has the full fully equipped to fight towards something, but they are in a way, or they were trying to gather their strength to be later righteous and critical, and maybe provide a clear communication around things. But it's a more calm state I see here. What happens next? And also your person may not have the evidence yet about something to bring out to the forefront. Okay, so they are currently in the present situation. Let me see the card with the clarification. Again, we have the sacerdote. Your person may have troublesome authority figures or like they are under the influence of some maybe governmental figures. This can be also, of course, a spiritual religious figure. It can be, or a person's conscience actually, that they don't know how to act. They cannot really figure out how to talk or state themselves, maybe due to the pressure, or when they weigh the things, there is something with their conscience, okay, which is like weighing them down. And I see actually here a lot of struggle, a lot of back and forth in general with life. They may not really know how to circulate that life energy, and can't really prioritize. It can be what risks they will take, what resources they will bring, if they're gonna save time for something, or there is this can be also some rules being applied to them with the sacerdote, some rules applied, or some restrictions around their movement, you know, that I don't know if there is something with some kind of a license, patent, or rights about something, because it's like maybe they want to go for some kind of a material creation, but this is prevented. Maybe you are I mean, if there has been a problem between you and them, you are getting some maybe like decisions out through the maybe some competent bodies, you know, there can be also this type of thing going on. However, all can be also in another story, that your person, due to the under the restrictions of some heavy figures of authority, they cannot move freely, or actually it's very hard for them to like bring that next move, we can say, okay, because I feel your person is their energy is very heavy. Let me see the next one. Yes, we have the Justice again. Maybe they got to defend themselves in the future at a court. They will try to, you know, tell their story. They're gonna be represented by a lawyer. Maybe they, yes, a lot of this can be also the justice figure, also poetic justice. There can be a legal matter behind all these in order to solve out again, what's the English word for that? So this symbol is about you know, disagreements. So there is a disagreement, they like go for like the court or the competent body for that, or it's like, well, this reading is for October. I'm doing it, of course it can, the energies may play out as you watch this video too, but in my reading I see your person dealing with legal or like bureaucratic things, people in like position, like they have to defend themselves, they couldn't, they may be also not maybe enough represented in the past, Pisces. They haven't been represented like properly. Maybe there was a sort of a I don't know what do they call if there is a person is not really good presented in a court, or because someone is in the future weighing them, like there are two things against each other, and justice energy weighing the one thing against another. And because in the end there is going to be a judgment coming out, so your person is pretty much occupied with maybe speaking or bringing their own truth there, or trying to defend something, stand up for something, making themselves like their hands cleaned, you know, like trying to come clean from something. There is a lot of symbolism going on there. And in October, as we're gonna have also the eclipse energy in the mixture, as we also, well, this is also mainly the Libra energy, so justice energy can be very much you know, out there. So it's like here they didn't have like this can be also, they haven't been like judged due to the maybe lack of evidence, or they couldn't find evidence enough in order to prove something. Okay, so whoever I'm connecting with, Pisces, this is a person who has tried to have some place, voice in a place. And if, okay, so if this is a legal matter like between you and them, or if you are like involved or they are involved to you, you know, some very you know, difficult energies are at play, because in the end it's like the truth needs to be spoken. There's going to be some decisions, open some very serious reflection. Decisions here also not really easy, to be honest. But of course the judgment is not going to be dependent on a personal feeling, but there is going to be objective assessment in their life, and this is going to be directed to them. And so they are like trying to prove something, like all the factors contained in a situation, like maybe they are going to be evaluated under some ethical principles. There will be some guidelines maybe coming, like there is really a lot there. And if not legal or anything has to do with this thing, what the story can be, it can be simply a person trying to bring out their truth, like their moves are directed in a way that they will try to win, of course, an argument there, okay? And like, again, come like, to come clean out of something. It can be even, let's say, a friend group, let's say, not necessarily legal, but this is a person who is really trying to make something to look right for others, you know, something in that nature, I have to tell. So thank you very much for tuning in, Pisces. I will speak to you in the next readings. Bye for now.